Welcome to the State Farm Postgame Show.
All right, the Arizona Cardinals hand Sean McVay his most lopsided loss ever as a head coach in the National Football League. A dominant performance from start to finish. 41-10 is the final. Kyler Murray and Arizona came right out of the gate. 4 scores on their first 4 possessions, including 3 touchdown passes by Mr. Murray. And just moments ago, Kyler Murray spoke with our Christina Pink.
Thanks, Kyler. You guys hang 41 on the board today, and it felt like they had a hard time trying to bring you down. What did you see from the offense?
We had a great week of practice, man, and everybody came out here ready to go prepared, and we just executed. That's all we did. We executed. Fully expected to come out here, have a great day, and the guys did that, man. Offense, defense, special teams, complimentary victory.
Talk about everybody coming in prepared. You took Maserati Marv out for a spin today, 130 yards. He was big for you in the first quarter. What did you see from the rookie?
Again, we had a great week of practice, and all it is execution. I mean, I can't really, say anymore. Obviously, he's a great talent, and if they want to do what they did today, then, we made them pay.
Does it feel like there's something different with the offense? I know you guys didn't get the win last week. You get the dub today. What are you seeing from this group, and what do you want to move forward?
I just want more to play, man. Violence, playing fast, playing hard, playing to the end of the whistle. We're coached well. We love each other. We play for each other, and that's a sign of a great offense, great team.
All right. Thank you, Kyler.
Thank you.
All right, when you start like this, it makes it easy. You heard the numbers there for the first-round pick and Kyler Murray, Gronk.
Yes, but the problem with the Arizona Cardinals, just like last week, they have had massive leads going into the half, just like versus the Buffalo Bills last week. And since Jonathan Gannon has taken over as head coach, they were 2-4 when leading at halftime. So finally, they can build up that confidence and close out a team, especially a team in their division like the Los Angeles Rams. They were leading pretty big at halftime here, and then they came and just put the pounding on the Rams. And the Rams are struggling big time on defense.
Well, they're struggling
big time on defense. They're definitely missing Aaron Donald to fill that gap, to stop the run and rush the passer.
They've got a lot of people hurt right now, and it's deflating emotionally to a football team when they know that they've got key people they need in their offense and defense. So I'm surprised by the score today, but Arizona, after blowing a lead last week in Buffalo, coming back at home today, have just played flawless football. What we've seen today in the NFL is somewhat, I don't know if this is going to be the trend, but Detroit lost at home to Tampa. Then you had San Francisco on the road losing to Minnesota. Then you had the Rams losing to Arizona, Cowboys losing to New Orleans. Potentially Cincinnati upset in Kansas City as that game is still in play. The point is, right now, we really don't know what is the strength of this league. Maybe Tampa, maybe New Orleans in the NFC.
Well, whatever you thought after week 1, just think of the opposite for week 2. I mean, I was totally off with all my picks after watching week 1. But if the Arizona Cardinals do want to keep on succeeding, Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. need to be the stars that they need to be. And Marvin Harrison Jr., the first game, 1 catch for 4 yards. And then after that game, in his post-game interview, he said, I was thinking too much. And when you're thinking too much, you're beat no matter who's guarding you, or if it's man or zone defense, you're beat. He was not thinking this game. He went out there, 4 catches, 130 yards, a touchdown. He made Kyler Murray look like, actually 2 touchdowns, that is. He made Kyler Murray look like a star and give him that confidence he needs so he can shine and just go out there and ball.
Hey, listen, I think for our viewers out there that were watching this game or did watch it, they'll say, I didn't realize that Arizona could play that kind of defense, but hey, they can. Connor coming over from Pittsburgh just a few years ago, don't forget, he was pretty good in Pittsburgh as a running back, and today over 120 yards rushing, over 100 yards the last 2 weeks, these 2 games. So they've got a running game, they got a quarterback, they got a receiver, they got an offensive line that's pretty good, a very mobile quarterback, and they've got a defense that can rush the passer. And this day and age of football, if you can rush the passer, you got a chance to win a lot of football games.
They're a team that's building, but building in the right way and seems to be headed towards some positive in the future, at least. All right, you talked about one of the games that's in progress right now. Let's check in on Cincinnati and KC.
Joe Burrow's coming back last year from that ligament injury in his right throwing hand, finding those God, I have to put my glasses on. Anyway, it's a touchdown, so we're tied. It's Cincinnati up 22-17, and then Burrow sacking fumbles, and Chamari picks up. Chamari Conley recovers and returns 38 yards for the Chiefs touchdown. So now Kansas City's up 23-22. Two-point conversion was no good. So as it stands right now, 23-22 with 11:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Steelers are in Mile High State, or as I call it, Mile High Stadium. It's Justin Fields at quarterback for the second week in a row. A beautiful back shoulder throw to Washington, a 5-yard touchdown. Man-to-man coverage on the inside. When they're even with them, just throw it to the back shoulder. You have the edge. 13-3 right now, Pittsburgh on top of Denver.
Steelers best defense in the league, Terry?
What's that?
Steelers, do they have the best defense in the league?
I would say they.
We can tell you the Cowboys don't right now. This is Alvin Kamara, one of 4 touchdowns he had today. Saints dominate in Dallas. They win 44-19 over the Cowboys.
They shut down their pass rush completely with great play calling. Jordan Love out of this game is quarterback for the Green Bay Packers with an injured knee, so it's Malik Willis in. He finds Dontavian Wicks on a quick out. It's actually not a quick out. It was a 12-yard out. Great throw, nice catch. Willis's first touchdown pass in the NFL. Green Bay at home, 16-10 over the Indianapolis Colts. Giants at the Washington Commanders. Daniel Jones to Wan'Dale Robinson. Man-to-man coverage. Off coverage, easy throw and catch, 7-yard touchdown. Giants are up 18-15. And then with 4 seconds left, it is Austin Seibert.
30-yard field goal. He had 7 field goals today, and that was all they scored. But it was enough, 21-18. Meanwhile, Seattle at New England. Geno Smith, DK Metcalf. How easy is this?
Well, the corner came up. The safety came over flat. So all Metcalf did was split them for the touchdown. We're 7-all. And then in overtime, Jason Myers lines up for a 31-yard field goal. He hits it, and the Seahawks win on the road in New England, 23-20 over the New England Patriots. Baker Mayfield coming off of 4 touchdown passes last week, scrambling here. Great effort. Look at the effort by this young man. 7-year pro out of Oklahoma, #1 draft pick in the NFL, gets a touchdown. 2016 at this point. Tampa Bay on top. They go on to win over Detroit. Tampa Bay 20-16. Darnold, 5th team he has played for, standing in the end zone. You have to have poise under pressure when you're standing in your own end zone. Guns at 58 yards in the air. Justin Jefferson makes the catch, outruns the secondary. Touchdown covering 97 yards. Jefferson had to leave the game with a quad injury, though, as Minnesota goes on to win 23-17 over San Francisco. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, I thought in this game they would open up their passing offense, but it is Braylon Allen takes this off, goes to the outside, a 20-yard touchdown. Although Rodgers did throw 2 touchdown passes in this game, Jets get their first win of the season, 24-17 over the Tennessee Titans. Raiders at the Ravens. Nobody on this set would have picked the Raiders to win this game other than Howie Minshew there finds Adams on a 1-yard score. We're tied at 23-all, and then Carlson nails a 38-yard field goal. On the road, the Raiders beat the Baltimore Ravens, who now are 0-2. 26-23 Raiders on top of the Ravens.
All right, the Chargers take care of Carolina. Cleveland knocks off the Jacksonville Jaguars 18-13, the final there. And let's go to the locker room for the Arizona Cardinals. They just wrapped up a big win.
Give us some, bro. Give us some.
Hey, let's stay consistent.
Let's
stay consistent. When adversity hits, let's stay together. Let's continue to stay together, man. Love y'all, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
We'll enjoy it for 24.
All right, Gronk, big picture today was really a day of upsets all around the league. Let's get your final thoughts.
Yeah, so I want to go with a team that we really haven't talked much about, and it's the Las Vegas Raiders. With their comeback, they had, 13 unanswered points.
They scored the last 13 points.
Last 13 points, take the lead and get the win versus a solid Baltimore team that we're all expecting to have a deep run in the playoffs. But I want to give a shout-out to their first-round pick, because you know I love my tight ends. Brock Bowers, he had 6 catches, 98 yards, and that's pretty ridiculous for a rookie tight end to
Well,
go
he was
out there.
hurt in preseason. So
Yes, he was. So to not even get the experience, it's pretty impressive. And he had 5 catches last week as well. So expect big numbers from him.
And I think the New Orleans Saints impressive win on the road in Dallas. And, of course, the Rams losing to Arizona. We had some big stories. All you fans out there, don't panic, even though we're only 2 weeks into the season.
Yes.
Things are going to change.
And next week it'll be week 3, since we're doing the math here. And it's a big doubleheader here on Fox. Tom Brady.
I have another bye week. I'm sorry.
Kevin Burkhardt, the A crew will be in Dallas, where the Ravens will take on the Cowboys. We'll see you there.
You're all good.
Fun Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. For NFL news and highlights, go to NFL.com.